I've walked into the middle of the
Hope you're not planning on getting involved.
I don't have much choice.
Just why you're here, Mike.
I heard something.
Watch out, Mike. I'm picking up movement on that water tower.
Great. Snipers on the tower. Walked into a toy store. Looks like the shipment's ready to go to its client.
We're not going to have time to warn the local authorities. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them.
Consider it done. I think I can find just the thing.
According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
lot of them coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
All right, get out of there then. It still could help us.
So much for getting out of here the easy way. That must be Dimitri.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well.
I don't like to brag.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Look all you want, but tell me what you're doing here first. You're mercenaries. Who's your employer?
Michael, I am not one to kiss and tell.
Fine, I'll find out eventually.
Yes, especially if we were to keep working together. We could make our trip to Moscow a quick one and efficient.
You're kidding.
It is not marriage I am proposing, Michael. But is the thought so unappealing? I am hurt. I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and I.
I won't promise I'll listen.
I would wait until you hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
Turn up anything?
The name Grigori provided. Sergei Surkov. He's well connected in Moscow, and he may know what Halbeck's plans are.
Any idea where I can find him?
I've confirmed he's at the American Embassy now. He should be there for the next few hours, if his schedule holds.
Good to hear. Is something wrong?
Something's interfering with the signal. I'm going to switch to another frequency.
What the hell? Albatross, I'm surprised to hear from you after what happened with your bodyguard.
That's the reason I'm calling now. I don't have anyone else to send. Unfortunate, but you're all I've got now that Sis is dead.
She was in the way, Albatross, and...
I'm not here to discuss what happened with Sis. I'm here about Surkov. We don't have a lot of time. I know about your mission, and I can assist you in getting to Surkov. When you arrive at the embassy, I can patch into your frequency and provide support as your handler. I think you'll find G-22's resources are considerable.
I've already got the help I need, Albatross, thanks.
Mike, G-22's the only one you can count on in Moscow.
Not exactly. I know someone who will be happy to help.
Who are you?
What happened? I got cut off.
Mina, I think Z's gonna be joining us at the embassy.
What?
No time to explain. But I think we need to reach Surkov now. So this is the embassy, huh? I was hoping for something a little cheerier.
Mike, I'm receiving the link request from VCI. Are you sure you want...
Shh, little girl. Time for the big boys to play now, yeah?
Z, well, that explains the overabundance of testosterone on the line.
Michael needs someone who can help him, little girl. You, not so much. Michael, darling, can you hear me?
Coming in strong, Z.
Ah, I have missed your voice, Michael. It seems only yesterday we were playing in the snow. Oh, but it was yesterday, yeah?
If you hear a choking noise, it's me, vomiting.
Alright, let's see what we got at the front door.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
The guards. The Marines, they are all well armed and alert. Michael, darling, did you speak to Grigori?
What does that have to do with anything? Grigori's hardly a friend of the government. Right?
Grigori is an informant, Mike. He makes his living here.
The little girl is right. Grigori has a big mouth. If you spoke to him, he would have told anyone who would listen, and who would pay to listen. Surkov, for one. Next step is yours, Michael. I cannot help you with the guards. Do not get killed, or let Surkov die. It would be... I would keep my distance from the guards, Michael, unless you feel you can talk your way through the
About
front
time
gate.
you arrived. Judging from the outfit and the arsenal. You the agent they sent? We're in need of additional manpower to escort Surkov off the premises.
What's the situation here, soldier?
One of the local businessmen, Sergei Surkov, reported a threat of an attack on the embassy. We're short-handed, so we requested help escorting personnel off the premises.
Understood. Where can I find Sergei?
He's on the 3rd floor. Just head past the guard, break left, and take the elevator. Crazy bastard still trying to do some last-minute business with some of the folks up there.
Ah, if Surkov is kind enough to wait for us,
cool.
then let us go get him, Michael. Explosions.
Mike, I'm picking up multiple targets in the vicinity. They just appeared out of nowhere.
It is G-22, little girl. They are like ghosts. They die like insects.
Where are you?
So the Americans sent someone to murder me.
Come on
I
out.
see you're every bit the thug Grigori told me, Thornton.
Grigori wasn't polite to me, so I had to be rough with him. You seem smarter than that, so I think we'll be good friends.
You are a rogue American agent who threatened his life. I have no reason to trust you.
Of course you don't. Well, except for the fact I didn't put a bullet in your head as soon as I saw you. Believe it or not, I don't want to kill you. I just want to get you out of here.
I see. It seems we have a mutual goal. For now. The embassy security systems are our problem. The explosion has triggered the automatic security gates. They must be disabled if we want to escape the building.
So I need to find the security terminal and then override the codes.
Yes, the terminal is upstairs. But in the monitoring room next to us, there is a maintenance ladder. Take the ladder to the main security room upstairs. Unlock the gates. Then I can meet up with you at the courtyard. We don't have much time.
The room Surkov mentioned is almost right next to you.
You're here.
I checked the blueprints. It looks like there's a ladder up.
Hurry, hurry, Michael. G22 will not wait for you.
I know you're here somewhere.
They are coming in from above, Michael. Careful now.
Mike, it looks like G22 is hacking the embassy systems.
Did it. Security gate's unlocked. Now all I have to do is get out of here.
Very good, Michael. Now head to the courtyard and meet up with Surkov. We do not want to get too far ahead of him before we can chat with him. G22 has overridden the elevators on the upper floors. Oh, here they come.
Come on, I know you're here.
I'm locking down the other elevators room. It should cut off the reinforcements.
You are not fast enough, little girl. One team slipped through. G22, it looks like they are swarming.
Z's right. They're crossing the perimeter. Expect company soon, Mike.
Come on out.
Surkov's at the front door, and judging by the incoming soldiers,
Tango bogey
he will
nine,
not be moving
initiating
unless
search.
you help him.
I have questions for you.
Step away from me, Mr. Thornton. Keep your hands where I can see them.
I saved your life, now you're gonna shoot me? How's that for gratitude?
To be pulled from a shark tank and thrown into another isn't saving someone's life, Mr. Thornton. After you have what you need, you will kill me.
Tell me who Halbeck's contact here is, while you still have one knee left.
Halbeck is dealing with black market in Moscow.
I know that already. A name. Now.
Konstantin Breko. He is handling the weapons for Halbeck. I told him not to.
Where can I find him?
I can send you the information, but I do not have it. Breko moves around. But I can find him.
You're here.
I can get you the information.
Fine. I expect a call soon. Not that you'll be able to get far on that leg of yours. Better be in touch, Surkov, or we'll see each other sooner than you like.
Very good, Michael, darling.
So that's why Surkov was walking with a limp.
He's lucky I didn't shoot him in the head.
Yes, fortunate. Guess late nights at the embassy have their drawbacks, aside from terrorist attacks and rogue American agents.
I could have timed it better had I known the embassy was about to be attacked.
Yes, that's the odd part about the affair. Almost none of the cameras were able to catch sight of the attackers, and few eyewitness accounts as well. Something about armored soldiers with blue night vision lenses. Curious.
Yeah, they're like ghosts.
Not to the Marines. The bullets these ghosts fired were very real. I saw the casualty reports.
The Marines were doing their job. They knew the risks. They gave as good as they got.
You're surprisingly laissez-faire about the business.
No skin off my back if the Marines and terrorists kill each other. I was there for Surkov.
You're quite the realist. I would have expected more patriotic rage. But you handled yourself exceptionally well. You must have had help. You're truly a skilled agent, Mr. Thornton. But one man against several highly trained squads? No, the odds aren't that good.
Is that your way of asking if I had allies? Fuck off, Leyland. Next time wear a billboard with your motivation on it. It'd be more subtle.
You're testing my limits, Thornton.
Good, you overconfident prick. You've already stepped on my last nerve. Don't expect any manners out of me.
Well, with the attack on the embassy and everything to follow, you certainly got the most out of your first few days in Moscow. One would almost think therapy would be in order.
I have some doctors I could recommend for you. The first step is admitting you have a problem, Leyland.
But back to the reason you were at the embassy. Surkov.
Yeah, I sort of expected more from ex-KGB when I met him, but maybe that's part of his charm.
So you know about his past?
Yep, him going legit, starting his corporation. Sorry, corporations. Trying to bring capitalism to Russia, the whole bit.
I see. Still, you and Surkov didn't have much of a conversation when you finally got him out of the embassy.
Yeah, the dumbass pulled a gun on me, so I had to take it away and shoot him with it. Embarrassing, really, but what are you gonna do?
But he did tell you who had the Halbeck missiles. And he gave you a name.
Yes. Konstantin Breko.
Ah, Breko. What is it about the younger generation? At least Surkov was a businessman. They'd pretend to obey the law. But Konstantin, now there's a story I'd like to hear. Up-and-coming Russian mobster meets rogue American agent. What could the two of you possibly talk about?
How video killed the radio star.
So if you're going after Braco, you can either sneak in or hit the front gate guns blazing. Whichever you choose, I suggest you not go in alone.
Already covered.
What do you mean? Where are you?
On the road.
Mike, the mansion security systems are a little dated.
So's the decor.
I think I can tap into the surveillance systems and use it to track down Braco or the Helbeck data. This whole place is wired on one circuit.
Tune into Braco, see where he's at.
All right. I found Braco. Patching it through to your headset. It doesn't sound like he's alone.
What, he's entertaining guests?
No. I think he's murdering someone.
Ask you a question, you sit there, I caught you, you sit there, you put the shit out of me. You were probably a looker once, yeah?
Man, you'll never guess where I am now.
Arcade, right?
Yeah, you know.
I recognize the sound of galaxy invaders. I used to play that all the time in high school. Uh-oh.
What?
They've locked down the room. I'll try to override the system, but you'll have to take them out first.
One high score coming up.
Close shit.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, don't worry about it. Killing them all should solve it. I just walked into Braco's bedroom.
Are you sure?
Trust me.
I have to have my skin after I'm done with you. You were a little low, but you got some fight in you, man. I can tell.
Braco's torturing.
She let herself get captured? Guess the VCI didn't give her much support in the attack.
Or they left her out to dry. She's not actually a member of the organization. And I don't know how much longer she's going to last.
It's either Z or the data, then. Great. Sounds like Z's a perfect distraction for Braco, then. Besides, she knew the risks.
Z's not my favorite person, but... All right, Mike. All right, Mike. If we're going up to the vault first, head through the courtyard into the main building.
On it.
All right, Alibaba. Move it.
I heard something.
Got the Halbeck data. There's a lot of it.
I'm receiving it now. I'll start sorting it.
messed up my jacket. Got all this blood on it.
With that color scheme, how can you tell?
Why the fuck did you come here? Did I kill someone you know? Shoot your fucking dog? Fuck your girl? No, don't. I'll pay you. I swear.
Drove a Stryker assault vehicle through Braco's front gate.
That's what the owner gets for leaving the keys in the ignition.
And then you gunned down his men from the turret.
Yep. Someone left it loaded with the safety off, so I had to clear the firing chambers.
I see. Video footage was recovered from the security cameras at the mansion, although not many cameras were left intact.
So why the questions, then? Obviously, you know everything that happened in the mansion already.
Not exactly, because you weren't the only one attacking the place. Just like the embassy.
True. The two missions had a lot in common. Mostly wrong place, wrong time, bad coincidences, all that.
Or perhaps you're not a lone agent after all. There's only so many coincidences that can happen before they stop being coincidences.
You're gonna hurt my street cred with comments like that. I value my alone time.
Whatever the reason, Braco certainly has a way with trespassers. I heard he captured the leader of the attackers. Tortured them.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's got a temper.
So you didn't come across a victim? No signs of anyone being tortured? Nothing you heard or saw?
Nope. As far as you know.
In the end, you found Braco and dealt with him.
He's out of the picture. I got the intel I needed, enough to shut down your shipments. With Braco out of the picture, you got nothing.
Yes. How embarrassing for us. Years of work ruined. It'll take us some time to find a new contact in Moscow. If we find one at all. You're thorough, Thorton, I'll give you that. For a minute there, I thought we'd underestimated you. In some respects, I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah, well, I was just glad to leave Moscow behind.
Getting situated?
Nice place. I kind of hope this operation lasts a while. I could get used to this. Alright, what do we got?
From the information Shahid gave us, it's not clear what the link is between Halbech and Al-Samad in Rome. But it does list the local Al-Samad cell leader, a Jibril al-Bara. But
It sounds like there's a snag.
You could say that. A government-sized one.
Well, let's just take it one step at a time then. What's the problem?
There's a CIA listening post here in Rome, and it's pretty well staffed. They're definitely running a search on you. Huh. And Alsamad, it looks like.
What's their chance of tracking us down?
I don't know. You could try to stay below the radar, but that doesn't really seem to be your strong suit.
I could try to talk to them, explain what happened in Saudi Arabia.
I don't think that'll work, Mike. They have orders to detain you, and if you resist, you are on their most wanted list.
So we'll have to be extra covert when carrying out this covert op, which will make finding the Al-Samad cell even harder.
There may be another way to get information we need on Al-Samad and Halbeck. It looks like there's an NSA Echelon listening post in Rome. You might be able to access that and use their database to do our hunting for us. It looks like it's in a gelato shop.
You've got to be kidding me.
Stranger things have happened.
So those are my options? Disarm the listening post, tap into the NSA computer, or make a straight run for Al-Bara? What about Halbeck? What's their tie here?
There's nothing about it in Shahid's records. So I did a check of Halbeck employees and ex-employees in Rome. One recent arrival came to the top that I think is worth looking into. Conrad Marburg.
What do you have on him?
Not much. He seems to avoid the spotlight. He's not showing up on many sites or search results.
All right. So what's Marburg's tie to Halbeck?
He doesn't have one, at least as of a year ago. He was actually chief of security, but then apparently transferred to working as a contractor for the Veteran Combat Initiative.
That's the same organization that Z worked for.
Guess Marburg has one less employee on his payroll.
Z was a little overt for Halbeck.
If they employ the VCI, though, she's a perfect pawn twice removed. Talk about deniability.
All right. You got a picture of Marburg?
Sending it to your screen now. His dossier doesn't have much on him, and some of the early details seem sketchy to me. Mike, what's wrong?
Something tells me Marburg's our real problem. But let's figure out the Al-Samad connection first. They're a little more knee-jerk than Halbeck.
I agree. Without Shahid to rein them in, who knows what the individual cells will do while they're resolving their power struggle. We need to find Jabril Al-Bara.
My thoughts exactly. But I'm worried there's already a plan in motion. I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around. Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static?
Mike, what are you doing?
No time to be subtle.
Mike, they're calling in reinforcements.
Accessing the database. Downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job. So am I. That's not stopping them. Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something. Looks like an air conditioning duct. Too small to fit. This ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
Hell? Fuck this shit!
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Can you get a timestamp on when the search was started and the workstation?
Good idea.
Also, it's possible the VCI doors require fobs to access them. See if you can get an ID badge number from the office.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now. Attractive. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all. I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
This has to be the worst posting in the entire intelligence community.
Well, data gathering isn't exactly as prestigious as fieldwork. Okay, you'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope so. Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home. Hello? Anybody back there? I'd like to purchase some of your somewhat suspicious-looking gelato. That is at least 7 health code violations right there.
Can I help you? Or are you going to stand there and insult my shop all day?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
What the hell just happened?
I'm on a deadline. No time to jump through hoops. I'm gonna patch into their computer and get out of here before the cops show up. I'll be in touch.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Alvara's our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, I'm glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Alvara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Alvara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are. Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target. Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy. A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position. In position.
All right, let's begin. Security guard. He's clean. Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade. But that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating. Private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading